Ben&Jerry's Key Franchise Information Series, Franchise Business, The Guide to Franchises. Goals, mission, and vision of Ben&Jerry's. Ben&Jerry's is a famous ice cream brand known for its creative flavors, chunky mix-ins, and strong social values. The company was founded in 1978 by two childhood friends, Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield, in Burlington, Vermont. Their mission was to make the best possible ice cream in the nicest possible way. Today, Ben&Jerry's is part of Unilever and operates scoop shops around the world, earning money by selling premium ice cream, frozen desserts, and branded merchandise. Are you wondering if a Ben&Jerry's franchise is right for you? In this video, we'll explore everything you need to know, from how the franchise works, to costs, taxes, and daily operations. Let's dive into the sweet world of Ben&Jerry's. How does a Ben&Jerry's franchise work? Learn about the business model. Key information. Franchise model. Ben&Jerry's uses a single-unit franchise model, meaning each shop is owned and operated by an individual franchisee who follows the company's standards and values. Fee structure. Franchisees pay an initial franchise fee of $16,000, plus ongoing royalty fees of 3% and marketing fees of 3% of monthly gross revenue. Support from Ben&Jerry's. Franchisees receive full support including site selection help, store design guidance, training programs, and access to marketing campaigns and product innovation.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once created a flavor called Sweaty Balls based on a Saturday Night Live sketch. It stirred up controversy, but also became one of their fastest-selling limited editions, showing how bold ideas can drive big results.
2. Entry costs for Ben&Jerry's. How much does it cost and what earnings can you achieve? Key information. Initial costs. The total initial investment ranges from $2,000 to $5,000. This includes the franchise fee, $16,000, equipment and furnishings, $8,000 to $15,000, leasehold improvements, $5,000 to $1,000, inventory and supplies, $1,000 to $2,000, licenses and permits, $5,000 to $1,000, and working capital, $3,000 to $6,000. Potential earnings. A typical Ben&Jerry's scoop shop earns from $5,000 to $1,000 per year in gross revenue, depending on location, foot traffic, and seasonal demand.
Anecdote. The very first Ben&Jerry's shop was opened in a renovated gas station in Vermont. They celebrated their first anniversary by giving away free ice cream, a tradition that continues today as Free Cone Day, every year.
3. Step by step. How to register a Ben&Jerry's franchise and how long does it take? Key information. Registration process. You start by submitting an application and going through an interview. If accepted, you'll receive a franchise disclosure document, FDD, and begin site selection and planning. Documentation. You'll need to show proof of financial stability, including a net worth of at least $35,000 and liquid assets of $100,000. You'll also sign a franchise agreement and provide business licenses. Duration. The full process usually takes from 4 to 8 months, depending on location and construction timelines.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once held a contest where fans could submit their own flavor ideas. One winner, Cherry Garcia, named after Grateful Dead guitarist Jerry Garcia, became a top-selling flavor and is still in stores today.
Taxes and fees in Ben&Jerry's. What do you need to know before you start? Key information. Income tax. Federal income tax ranges from 10% to 37% of annual gross income, depending on your business structure and earnings. Property taxes. Property taxes are typically from 1% to 2% of the assessed value of your shop's real estate. This only applies if you own the property. State and local taxes, including local industry fees. These include sales tax from 4% to 8% and use tax from 1% to 3%, plus possible local business license fees from $500 to $2,000 annually, and health department permits from $300 to $1,000 annually. Licensing fees. These cover food service permits and brand usage rights. They range from 1% to 3% of annual revenue. Training costs are not included in licensing fees. Marketing fees. Franchisees pay 3% of monthly gross revenue toward national and local marketing efforts.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once paid a bonus to all employees when the company hit a profit milestone. Even part-time scoopers got a share. Their commitment to fairness is baked into their business model.
Hiring employees in Ben&Jerry's. How many do you need and what are the training costs? Key information. Number of employees. A typical Ben&Jerry's shop needs from 8 to 15 employees, including scoopers, shift leads, and a store manager. Training costs. Training costs range from $300 to $700 per employee, depending on role and experience. This includes food safety certification, customer service training, and brand orientation. Training systems. Ben&Jerry's offers in-person training at headquarters, online modules, and ongoing support through regional managers and peer mentoring.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once hired a cow costume performer to greet customers outside their shops. It became so popular that some locations made it a regular part of their team.
Ben&Jerry's operational costs. What expenses will you face daily? Key information. Ingredients and resources USD. Monthly costs range from $1,000 to $2,000, depending on sales volume and flavor variety. This includes ice cream base, mix-ins, cones, cups, and napkins. Salaries and benefits USD. Monthly payroll ranges from $12,000 to $25,000, including wages, taxes, and optional benefits like health coverage or bonuses. Rent and utilities USD. Rent ranges from $3,000 to $8,000 per month depending on location. Utilities like electricity, water, and internet cost from $1,000 to $2,000 monthly. Insurance for premises, damage and accidents, employees, etc. USD. Insurance costs range from $500 to $1,500 per month, covering liability, property damage, and workers' compensation. Maintenance and utility USD. Regular maintenance and repairs cost from $500 to $1,000 monthly, including equipment servicing and cleaning supplies. Licensing and marketing fees USD. These fees total from $1,500 to $3,000 per month, covering brand usage, local advertising, and promotional materials. Total of all taxes USD. Monthly tax obligations, including income, sales, and local taxes, range from $2,000 to $5,000 depending on revenue and location. Other, 25%, income tax, etc., USD. Additional costs like accounting, legal, and miscellaneous expenses typically add up to $3,000 to $6,000 monthly.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once created a flavor called Economic Crunch during a recession, using chocolate-covered nuts to symbolize Wall Street. It was a hit, proving that humor and heart can be good for business.
Loving the video? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. But training and support? How does Ben&Jerry's help? Its franchisees, key information, initial training. Ben&Jerry's provides a 2-week onboarding program at their headquarters in Vermont, covering everything from scoop techniques to brand storytelling. New franchisees learn operations, customer service, and community engagement. Operational support. Franchisees receive ongoing help from regional managers, including performance reviews, inventory management tips, and seasonal promotions. E-learning platform. The brand offers an online portal with training videos, updates on new flavors, and best practices for running a scoop shop. Marketing. Franchisees get access to national campaigns, social media assets, and local event support. Ben&Jerry's also encourages community involvement, which helps build customer loyalty.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once trained franchisees using a flavor graveyard tour, a quirky walk through discontinued flavors. It's a fun way to learn what works and what doesn't in the ice cream world.
8. Franchise inspections in Ben&Jerry's. What are the requirements and what to expect? Key information. External inspections. Health department officials conduct regular food safety checks, usually twice a year. These include sanitation, temperature control, and allergen labeling. Internal inspections. Ben&Jerry's corporate team performs quarterly audits to ensure brand consistency, cleanliness, and customer experience standards. Frequency. Inspections happen every 3 months internally and every 6 months externally. Surprise visits may occur if complaints are filed or standards drop.
Anecdote. One franchise location once received a surprise inspection during Free Cone Day and passed with flying colors despite serving hundreds of customers in just a few hours.
Profitability of Ben&Jerry's. Is it really a profitable business? Key information. Profitability. Average net profit margins range from 12% to 18%, depending on location, labor costs, and seasonal traffic. ROI. Return on investment typically ranges from 8% to 12% annually. Most franchisees recover their initial investment within 4 to 6 years. Success factors. High foot traffic, strong local marketing, and creative community events help boost profitability. Offering catering and branded merchandise also adds revenue streams.
Anecdote. One franchisee boosted profits by hosting flavor voting nights, where customers chose the next seasonal flavor. It created buzz and increased sales by 20% that month.
10. Ben&Jerry's in the market. How is the brand doing today? Key information. Market position. Ben&Jerry's operates over 600 scoop shops globally, with around 200 in the U.S. It's a leader in the premium ice cream segment. Growth and expansion. The brand is expanding into airports, college campuses, and mobile scoop trucks. Digital ordering and delivery partnerships are also growing. Challenges. Rising dairy costs, seasonal demand, and competition from brands like Häagen-Dazs and Baskin-Robbins pose challenges. However, Ben&Jerry's stands out with its activism and unique flavors. Forecast. The company plans to open 50 new U.S. locations by 2026 and expand its vegan and non-dairy offerings to meet changing consumer preferences.
Anecdote. Ben&Jerry's once launched a flavor called Save Our Swirl to raise awareness about climate change. It was part of a global campaign and helped boost brand visibility while supporting a cause.
11. Pros and cons of a Ben&Jerry's franchise. What you need to know before deciding. Key information. Pros. A. Strong brand recognition and loyal customer base. B. Unique and socially responsible brand image. C. Premium product positioning with high margins. Cons. A. High initial investment and operational costs. B. Limited menu flexibility due to strict brand standards. C. Seasonal demand fluctuations, especially in colder regions.
Anecdote. One franchisee turned a challenge into a win by offering hot chocolate and baked goods during winter months, keeping customers coming even when ice cream sales dipped.
12. How to choose a profitable franchise and avoid mistakes. Key information. Market research. Study local demographics, foot traffic, and competition. Look for areas with high tourist activity or college campuses. Financial assessment. Review your budget, credit score, and expected ROI. Make sure you can cover at least 6 months of operating costs. Consultations with experts. Talk to franchise consultants, accountants, and existing Ben&Jerry's owners. Their insights can help you avoid common pitfalls. Support evaluation. Compare the level of support offered by different franchises. Ben&Jerry's stands out for its training and marketing help. Franchise agreement analysis. Read the franchise disclosure document carefully. Look for details on fees, territory rights, and renewal terms.
Anecdote: one aspiring franchisee almost signed with a different brand until they read the fine print and realized Ben&Jerry's offered better support and lower long-term fees. That decision paid off big time.
Conclusion: who is the Ben&Jerry's franchise for, and is it worth investing? Ben&Jerry's is perfect for entrepreneurs who love ice cream, care about social causes, and want to be part of a fun, creative brand. It's ideal for people who enjoy community engagement and have a knack for customer service. While the initial investment is high, the brand's strong identity and loyal fan base make it a rewarding opportunity. With solid training, ongoing support, and a proven business model, Ben&Jerry's offers a sweet path to success. If you're ready to scoop happiness and profits, this franchise might be your perfect match. Anecdote: Ben&Jerry's once held a wedding inside one of their scoop shops, complete with ice cream cake and waffle cone bouquets. It's proof that this brand isn't just about dessert. It's about creating joyful experiences. Bibliography: Franchise Times, Franchise Business Review, Franchise World, Franchising for Dummies. In the next episode of Franchise Business, The Guide to Franchises. Del Taco. Is Del Taco a good choice for you? With our guide, you have all the necessary information to make an informed decision. Good luck on your franchise adventure. Thank you for watching. If you like the subject matter of this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. I wish you a day full of success.